Coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres. Losing streak coming up next. Sonny Gray will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's Juan Lagares, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Popped him up. Senzel in foul ground. 1 down. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0.
Nope.
Gray has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Settling in now, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes. Is Mr.
The plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. hit down the third baseline. Senzel's got it. There's one. Relay to Dietrich, and they turn the double play. That's how the inning comes to a close. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Nick Senzel, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Senzel.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
No, that's outside.
Guys, these
Ball.
Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-2 now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Irvin.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very high, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Derek Dietrich waits on deck. The 3-1. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting third, the first baseman, Derek.
So striding in, Derek Dietrich. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Irvin, base runner at first with 1 out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. To second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the we've played an inning. No score here on the show. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Machado hits a little over the 270 mark. That evens it up 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 2-2. And he got him.
Batting 5th.
Now in the box, Will Myers, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Right.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Brian Dozier would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Gray ready with the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time.
3 balls and 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Mejia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ready on 0-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 down the first baseline. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the second baseman.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's the ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Lagares at the track. The wall. Gone! A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 197 in his career. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Josh Van Meter is on deck. The 3-1. Ball four.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Set to get his day started, Josh Van Meter. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. The 1-0.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Dozier on to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. So stepping in, Dinelson Lamet, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now, Juan Lagares, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Lagares is below the Mendoza line, a batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 0-2 home, and it's fouled away. Oh, 2, here it is. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball. Two and 2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
1 out and a runner on second base. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The set and the 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Padres leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Striding forward now, Kirk Casale, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Kirk.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Sonny Gray. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I know that swing wasn't a thing of beauty right there, but I don't mind the aggression right there. Manager letting him swing in a 2-0 count. He's just got to keyhole it a little bit more.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Manny Machado.
Pitch on the way.
Deep top.
Machado now on 0-1.
Action.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman,
Brian Dozier at the plate. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Gray ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interesting.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Phillip Ervin. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
the center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Irvin.
Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Now batting, Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1
He is
strike.
in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball.
The
Nevertheless,
batter, number 7.
there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Comes set, the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Reds strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Dinelson Lamet, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Lamet.
And now pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2 to Dietrich, and that completes the double play.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Three runs already home here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Hit hard to third. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Reds 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Josh Van Meter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Van Meter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
A ball and no strikes. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Third baseman, Nick.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. From the stretch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 3-1. Justin Schaefer will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51.
Here's Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
From the stretch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Brian Dozier sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Ready for another shot now. Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The center fielder, Phillip.
First offering on its way. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
To his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Belted high and deep into right center. Lagares looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Misses. Ball 2. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Strahm enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Mike Moustakas will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1-2, count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's the Padres 3 and the Reds 2. Josh Naylor is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Josh Naylor.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 7,
Juan Lagares will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Moustakas is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop,
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Van Meter retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Craig Stammen.
Standing in, Josh Van Meter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Stammen, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box, Curt Casali, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
number 51.
Into the box now, Justin Schaefer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. And in steps Manny Machado. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 4.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping up now, Will Myers. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Up high. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Suarez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres on top 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Emilio Pagan is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Trent Grisham is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So striding forward now, Phillip Ervin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
The 2-1 home. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Dozier relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Reds go down quietly. They trail 3-2. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Francisco
Raisel Iglesias enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Iglesias.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
No, that's down. Ball.
This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Juan Lagares, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Kirby Yates is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Mike Moustakas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 0-1 pitch is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A look, now the pitch. And he takes ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Legara's on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Striding in, Josh Van Meter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. And the payoff pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Kirk Casale, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Joey Votto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 2-2. Here's Votto down the right side, but this will find the seats, and that's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pedro Strop comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Tyler Mahle is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Manny Machado will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about Dero? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Swinging a soft liner on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Digging in now, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Trent Grisham.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it on to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Padres lead it 5-3. Jose Castillo takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Jose Castillo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Philip Irvin.
Digging in, Philip Irvin. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Castillo, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Nicholas Castellanos will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
In his career, Suarez has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
the 2-1. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
0-1 the count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And this will be fouled away. The Reds down to their last strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Second and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Kirby Yates claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Castillo closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final